When Nupur Sharma made comments about Prophet Muhammad in that now infamous TV debate, she was clearly on the wrong side. Despite being factually correct, the manner in which she responded to insults to her own religion was beneath her dignity and dignity of the political party she represents. And while it is considered appropriate for common people to question the Prophet, people in power and influence do not have this luxury, as they have a special responsibility to maintain communal harmony because of their high status. This responsibility was much higher for Nupur Sharma as she represented the strongest political party in the world. At the same time, BJP showed high degree of professionalism by putting national interests first and suspending Nupur Sharma, anticipating a wider backlash from Gulf states, on which India is highly dependent on for oil and foreign remittances. For a brief period of time, everything was good. Nupur made rude comments and she faced consequences for it. The issue should have died down then and there. But the overreaction by certain Islamic states and the violence being committed in the name of Prophet has shifted the discussion from the issue of blasphemy to the issue of violence in the name of blasphemy. Now, I don't need to explain you that murdering someone is a greater offense than speaking rudely about a great man who lived 14,000 years ago. However, what is of greater significance today is the reaction of people belonging to the second largest religion in the world to both of these issues and how the world is perceiving their behavior. Let's start with the Islamic states themselves, since they were the ones who made some random comments into a global controversy. While many people are praising the Islamic world for coming together to save the honor of their prophet, the world at large is seeing something else. They are seeing some of the most influential countries in the world coming after one woman, even after she was suspended for the mistakes she made. These countries also lost all of their moral standing by remaining silent on the street violence and brutal beheadings caused in India because of the overreaction by these countries. And even though the nation states of the world will deal with the Islamic world with dispassionate national interest, what they have lost is people's sympathy and support, whose value they will slowly understand as the world moves away from oil to electric. In India too, the image of its major minority is not being judged by their reaction to Nupur Sharma's comments, but people are judging them by their reaction to recent violence. It was understandable for the people of India's largest minority to come out on streets in large numbers to express their protest against Nupur. People also tolerated the calls to violence made by some of enthusiastic followers of Prophet Muhammad, considering Indians don't mince words while expressing themselves. However, the shock after ISIS like beheading of Kanhaiya Lal and killing of Umesh Khole in Amravati for just supporting Nupur Sharma is pushing even the most reasonable of persons to the limits of tolerance. And people are watching. People are watching whether India's biggest minority comes out on street in masses to support Kanhaiya Lal with the same enthusiasm as they did against Nupur Sharma. At this moment, condemning this incident is not enough. People are watching if there are candle marches in solidarity with the victims of recent terror attacks by the followers of the religion in whose name such violence was committed. In India, violence on the basis of religion is a sad reality. There's nothing new here. But what makes our country great is our willingness to introspect and fight out our inner flaws to create a peaceful society for everyone. India's majority religion practices this self-correcting attitude very openly, and it is time for India's largest minority to open up as well. Thank you everyone for coming out to my vlog. I will see you soon.